Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say weed is perfect. I do think it negatively affects some people, and I don't think it's particularly cool to worship it or make it your whole personality. In the modern world, everyone's super obsessed with hyper optimizing everything. I see these videos on Instagram of these, morning routines, and they kind of get clowned on by everyone because, it's like wake up at 5 a.m., splash my face with cold water, gym, meditate, smoothie, and it's kind of cringy and a little silly because I think anyone could realize that that's not really living. I also find people just get this really guilty feeling when they're not being productive. But at the end of the day, man, if it's a Saturday or, you just got home from work, there's nothing to really do, you feeling guilt in that moment is kind of missing the point of what life is all about. Why would you work so hard? Why would you do all this in the first place, if not to enjoy the time you have? And yeah, what this all kind of boils down to is that life is not that serious. Okay, we're only here for a second in the grand scheme of things, and what you do with your time, it doesn't really matter. Okay? At the end of the day, no matter how you spent it, you could have been dicking around for 90% of your life, and you'll still find yourself an old man living out the rest of your days, hopefully looking back on some happy memories and some fun moments that you got to experience. I think there's a perfect Taoist story to kind of drive this point home. It's called The Crooked Tree. So there was once this massive crooked tree, which just sat down the road from the sage's home. The sage's friend points to the tree, mocking Taoism, saying it's like this tree, knotted and crooked, so badly that no carpenter could use it. Your teachings are like this big useless tree, he said. This sage smiles and looks to his friend, saying, look at how incredibly massive it is. It gives shade to all who stand beneath it, and you can comfortably sleep beneath it, knowing no one would cut it down. The reason the tree lived as long as it did, to grow to such a massive size, was because it was useless. And yeah, this perfectly lands at my final point, in that you don't have to be useful to the world 24/7. Okay? Life is about enjoying what time we do have. So sometimes it's good to just enjoy your peace and be a useless tree. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, life is just really not that serious. So, my advice to you is roll up that joint, go out tonight, look up at the moon, and enjoy the smoke, brother.